Saturday football here at the Lines, Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots. Guys, a reminder, everything we do absolutely free, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know how you are going to play the Chargers on the road at the Patriots. This is 4.5 in favor of the Chargers. 42.5 to 43.5 is our total. Matt and Mo here going through this one. Mo... I don't even have to tell you what I bet in this game, so I'll just go ahead and let you give your handicap of this thing, because if anybody has been following our content for the last 7 weeks, you know how I played this game already. So we'll see what you got going on here, Chargers and the Patriots.
I fired the Chargers. Unfortunately, 4.5 did not grab the 4s. There were some 4s available. I think that's just too low. I mean, my fare here was 6, so I think even at 5, it's playable for a smaller price probably. Just the Chargers are the absolute can crushers of the NFL, man. I just so trust them. Mm-hmm. When there's a tomato can lined up, as my buddy Rich Ryan always says, the tomato cans, bring in the tomato cans. When there's a tomato can, I am confident that the Chargers are going to crush said tomato can. The way they play football, minimizing mistakes, showing up on defense. They have a pass rush here in this game against an absolutely ludicrously bad Patriots offensive line, which my New England peoples are telling me is down to a center that they signed off the Raiders practice squad, I believe. That guy might not even be healthy. I don't know what's going on there. They are just down, scraping past the bottom of the barrel, really. They've broken the wood, and they're hitting the cement under the barrel at this point with this offensive line. So I don't see how that can be functional. I know Drake May has done amazing things given the situation he's in, but I just see the Chargers coming out and taking care of business here. My concerns here would be dome team playing outdoors, cross country. It's not an ideal spot, so I might stake this one a bit smaller, but the way the Chargers treat these bad teams is so... It's kind of like Detroit, but if like a poor man's Detroit. Yeah. You know, Detroit just comes out and waxes all these teams by 30. The Chargers come out and beat them by 17 or whatever, 14. Like, they just come out and take care of business against these bad teams, and I think they're going to do it again.
Yeah, again, no shocker, I took the over 42. The weather report looks pretty fine in this one. Actually, I mean, it'll be cold. Obviously, it's December in New England, but like only like a 30% chance of precipitation, no wind or anything like that. So, I mean, should be fine conditions for these people to play December football. And man, it is just week in, week out. Drake May is a great chase quarterback. That guy is fantastic when it comes to chasing. He is okay with running, taking off, getting the first down, extending plays, doing all the things like that. And honestly, at a total as low as 42 in conditions that I think are going to be perfectly fine, Mo, like you said, the Chargers are kind of built to crush a team like this. So I might only need like 10, 13 points out of them to get this over 42. And so over 42 for me here in this one, and I'm going to continue to play it until the Patriots. I mean, we're friggin' 7 for 7, guys, like over the last like 7 games. I mean, so just like keep going with it, right? I mean, until I don't know why it hasn't caught up.
Well, last week it missed, right?
No, well, if you got the early number, if you got the closer, you know, again, you got the closer. Yes, you didn't, but that's why I've been screaming, just bet the over as soon as these damn things open up, right? Like you got to bet the thing as soon as it opens up. The closing number sometimes does matter. I know CLV sometimes does matter. I have a whole shit pile of CLV that I don't use, but I mean, you know, sometimes it actually does matter in these things. One of the interesting things I think in this one though, Mo, and I'm curious your opinion as to what you think the optimal game plan is going to be for the Chargers here in this one. Like, do you think this is just completely balanced? Do you think they come out and throw it all over the place? Do you think that they run it? Like, how do you, because I don't know if there's such thing as tune-up games when you get to week 17 in the NFL, but if you're the Chargers and you're going to the playoffs and like your pass game has been as clunky as it has been, I do kind of wonder a little bit if we don't maybe see a little bit more aggression on the passing side from the Chargers. Like, and I don't know if that benefits anybody at all, to be honest with you. It seems like Lad McConkey is the only guy that has any sort of consistency here for this team. But if somebody's trying to come in and play some props, or maybe even from a fantasy perspective here in championship week or whatever, is there any sort of game plan that you think the Chargers might go after?
I think it partially depends on J.K. Dobbins. I'm seeing that he has been designated for return. If I was the Chargers, I would not be in a hurry to get him back out there, obviously, with very little leverage in these last couple of games. I would expect them not to play him, and if they don't, I don't know how excited Jim Harbaugh is going to be about a game plan that has heavy doses of Hassan Haskins, because Gus, I believe, is already out. So Kimani, Vidal, whatever they got left there, I don't imagine they're going to be trying to lean too hard into that. But I could see them pounding the rock a bunch if Dobbins is back there and they feel good about him. So that might be a swing factor there, because I don't know what Dobbins' situation is. If it was me, I would be looking to rest him until it's go time.
Yeah, I agree with you there a ton. It does also look like they're going to get Will Dissly back in this game. And if you were watching, like, Dissly had kind of become the second option for Herbert, because when you have a wide receiver in Quentin Johnston that only catches every other ball that's thrown to him, like, at least Dissly was catching stuff. So no props up yet for Dissly because he's not officially been ruled in. So just keep an eye on that. If anything, if it seems a little too low, Dissly had really kind of carved out a nice role for him here in this offense there for the Chargers. But again, that's how we are going to be playing this one, guys. Again, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And good luck on your Chargers and Patriots bets.